the newspapers. Lee?
All right, what have we got first? We've got the Business Day up first. Let me grab that one here. So, on the front page is fight back against Gordhan heats up. So, Minister is facing at least 3 complaints by the Public Protector this week, and EFF leads the allegations charge. The fight back against Public Enterprises Minister, who has made it his mission to clear out the rot of SOEs, has intensified as he now faces at least 3 complaints by the Public Protector. This, of course, came to light last week that the Public Protector, Busisiwe Mkhwebane, was investigating Gordhan's role in the early retirement package offered to former SARS Deputy Commissioner Ivan Pillay. This is based on a complaint that was lodged by Lebogang Goveka in November 2016.
None of that new. If you remember, I vividly remember Sean Abrams, when he was still NDPP, talking about addressing that whole Ivan Pillay situation with the early retirement. So none of that is particularly new, but it's going to be interesting
to see what comes of it. And also on the EFF adding 2 more complaints to that of saying that the minister had lied, saying that he had met with the Guptas, but he had mentioned he hadn't. So that's all under question as well. So it's going to be a very interesting week for our minister there, Pravin Gordhan. All right, the Reserve Bank to argue abuse of office by Public Protector. It says the Constitutional Court has given the Reserve Bank the right to argue that the Public Protector abused her office with her disastrous investigation of the bank in a case that will almost certainly affect Mkhwebane's battle to remain in her position. So, as much as Pravin Gordhan is in the spotlight, the Public Protector herself also in the spotlight. So that's
and just this one here.
Yes, go for it. I know that's the okay. I'll go for it. Your voice. Your little frog is back to visit us this morning. This one is a very interesting one. In fact, it's in the Sowetan as well, so I'm glad. We'll just get onto it here with the Business Day. The Competition Commission has ruled that a 2013 channel distribution agreement between the SABC and MultiChoice constitutes a notifiable merger. The watchdog wants the public broadcaster and Africa's largest pay TV operator to register the transaction as a merger, failing which they will be in violation of competition laws.
How interesting is that?
That is a
very
big development.
And it's going to be interesting to see how all of that actually plays out.
Yeah.
Okay. If we move on to the Sowetan, same story there, hell of a week in store for Pravin Gordhan, raining complaints as the minister prepares to appear at the State Capture Commission and faces grilling by the Public Protector, and they outline that. And then a Loftus hooligan arrested. This was the story we were talking about, the fan who, the Sundowns fan who went for Rulani, the Pirates assistant coach. And then cash heist rattles Township, that story on page 2. Crooks took an undisclosed amount of money, and residents recall how the cash heist actually happened. And this was in Madiba Street in Katlehong. And those some of the stories, along with the Google Not for South African author, the Google Doodle that we were talking about earlier. So those are the stories covered in today's Sowetan.
The Citizen, I think that's our final newspaper that we've got for you this morning, is leading with Gigaba Dlamini on borrowed time. President Cyril Ramaphosa needs to decide by Wednesday what action he is going to take against Malusi Gigaba, and the ANC has given him the green light to pursue similar sanctions against Batabile Dlamini. So do stay tuned. We're going to talk about these stories and a lot more as whatever time we have. We've got a political analyst with us, Bolani Dube. He's going to be our guest. He's in Durban, so we're looking forward to that conversation with him. He'll talk to us all about this. And then, of course, Limpopo suspending provincial secretary. And this is the VBS Mutual Bank saga claiming yet another victim.
The story that keeps on giving.
It really does.
On giving.
It hands it to you on a golden platter. Perhaps we can get another interview on that one.
Absolutely.
You seem to enjoy them as much as your guests seem to hate them. Okay, 23 minutes before 7 here on the program.